All right, so everybody out there making videos, trying to up their game, you've probably heard of this one, the Sony ZV-1.
Yeah, it's a camera that's gotten a lot of attention.
It really has. And for good reason. I mean, it's been getting a lot of hype, especially for, content creators like yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But like, hype doesn't always, live up to reality.
Right.
We gotta dig in. We're doing a deep dive into the Sony ZV-1. Hopefully, by the end of this, you'll know a lot more about this camera and like, is it worth it?
Exactly.
Is it the right camera for you and your, content creation needs?
Yeah, is it all hype or is it the real deal?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Enjoying this so far? It only gets better. Subscribe now, hit like to show support, and share it with someone who'd love it. Your quick action helps us grow. Don't wait. Do it now. All right, so one of the things that like right off the bat jumps out at me in the specs is, and I'm going to quote this directly, 20.1 MP stacked back illuminated 1 Exmor RS CMOS sensor with DRAM.
Whoa, right.
Break that down. What does that all mean? What does that mean for like the quality of the image?
Okay, so yeah, that's a lot of technical jargon there. But basically what that boils down to is that this sensor is designed to capture a ton of light. And that stacked back illuminated design, that means it's more efficient at gathering light, which is a huge advantage, especially in low light conditions. So like if you're shooting indoors or in challenging lighting, this camera is going to give you way better results than a camera with a less sensitive sensor.
Okay.
So you'll get less noise in your images, more detail, richer colors in your videos.
So it's kind of like having night vision for your camera.
Haha, yeah. In a way, yes. And then you combine that sensor with a Zeiss lens, which is, a big deal in the world of optics. Zeiss is known for making some incredibly sharp lenses.
Yeah, Zeiss. I've heard the name. I couldn't tell you why they're special, though.
Well, they have a long history of making these high-quality lenses, and they're known for their sharpness, the clarity, and just, beautiful rendering of colors and light.
Yeah, okay. So combining the lens with that powerful sensor you just described,
Mm-hmm.
the ZV-1 is really setting itself up for some pretty impressive image quality.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got great image quality, but what about the features that really cater to content creators specifically? I see things like fast hybrid AF,
Mm-hmm.
real-time IAF, and real-time tracking.
Yeah, those are all designed to basically make your life easier as a creator, especially if you're filming by yourself. So like imagine you're shooting a vlog and you're moving around, or you're doing like a tutorial video and your hands are busy, right?
Right.
Real-time IAF, it's going to lock onto your eye and keep you in focus no matter what.
Okay.
You're free to move around, gesture, and the audience won't miss a thing because the footage is all blurry.
Right.
Keeps everything nice and sharp.
Okay, so I'm starting to see how this camera is different. It's not just about the tech. It's about how that tech solves actual problems that creators run into. And speaking of solving problems, it has a side-flipping screen, which, that just seems like a no-brainer for vloggers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you're filming yourself, you can frame the shot perfectly. You can see yourself.
Yeah.
And then to kind of add that professional touch, the ZV-1 offers a couple of different bokeh modes.
It does.
Okay, bokeh.
Yeah.
That's the blurry background effect.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of that? For someone who's just starting out, making videos, why do they need bokeh?
So it's all about drawing the viewer's eye to what's important, which is you.
Right.
By blurring the background of your subject, it really pops and it gives your video that more cinematic look. It elevates the quality of your content.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's like one of those things, that viewers, they might not consciously notice it.
Right.
But it just makes the whole thing feel more polished.
Exactly.
More professional, more, higher production value.
Right.
Now, there are a couple of features here that I want to ask you about. They seem very unique.
Huh.
Product showcase setting.
Yes.
And face tracking AE.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Yeah, so those are great examples of where Sony is really thinking about the specific needs of content creators. So with the product showcase setting, let's say you're doing a product review.
Okay.
Or you're doing like a tutorial. You can seamlessly shift the focus from your face to the product and back again just by holding the product up to the camera.
Oh, wow.
No more fiddling with manual focus.
Interesting.
And then the face tracking AE, that makes sure that your face is always properly exposed, even if the lighting conditions change, which is a huge time saver when you're editing later on.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
All right, so we've talked about video, image, but what about audio? Audio, a lot of cameras kind of skimp on the audio.
They do, and good audio is so crucial for a good video.
Yeah.
And thankfully, the ZV-1 does not disappoint.
Okay,
It's like a built-in directional microphone.
Yeah.
That does a decent job of capturing clear audio. And to help cut down on wind noise, it comes with a detachable windscreen.
Well, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
So what if, what if I want to use an external mic for even better audio?
You've got options there, too. So the ZV-1 has a standard 3.5 millimeter mic jack, as well as an MI shoe.
Okay.
So you can connect a variety of external microphones, whether you're just starting out or if you want to step up your audio game later on. The ZV-1 can kind of grow with you.
Yeah, and it looks like they've also, just packed in other nice things too, like image stabilization for smoother footage.
Right.
And optimized color settings that are supposed to, make skin tones look really great.
Yeah, they really tried to think of everything to make this a really versatile, powerful tool for creators.
All right, so it really seems like the Sony ZV-1 is designed specifically with content creators in mind.
It really does.
It's got the image quality, the focus features, the flexibility with audio, all those little clever features that help you in your process. But ultimately, is a dedicated content creation camera like this, worth it? Should somebody go out and get this?
That's a great question. And I think it really comes down to what are you trying to achieve with your content? If you're serious about creating really high quality video and you want a camera that's designed to make your life easier, then the ZV-1 is definitely worth considering.
I think that's a great place to leave it.
Yeah.
It all comes down to your needs and how you plan to use it. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Sony ZV-1. Hopefully we've helped clear some things up and you've got a better idea if this is the right camera for you.
Exactly.
Thanks for listening. Subscribe for more, like to keep us motivated, and share this to spread the word. Your support means everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.